What's up, Mutant Nation? IFBB Pro here, Kellen Wilson. Welcome to one of 3 of the Olympia Prep series videos coming to you. We're gonna be training shoulders and triceps today at West Coast Iron. So let's get that going. So I got into bodybuilding when I was younger, around 18, 19, did my first show, 20 years old, competed in the juniors class, also signed up for the open class. Back then there was no classic, so only bodybuilding. Won the juniors class, did well in the open, came 3rd. So I knew I was definitely made for it. I always worked out as a kid, played football, so always loved training. When my coach bring the opportunity to compete, I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we did well. We just kept going with it. So a little bit of a backstory on why I got into it. Looking back on my career, some of the most craziest highlights, I think, is obviously winning the North Americans overall. The year prior, I came 7th at that show and came back and won it. And then just last year, competing with Terrence and Logan at the Legion, kind of really opened my eyes, letting me know I could stand with some of these guys, and I do have the look. So just applying that mentality and that work ethic, just bringing a better package and making sure, one day we can beat these guys. So some early highlights of the career. Let's go up. Yep. Boom. 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 Yeah, buddy. Going back to when I won my pro card. Remember, I was chasing it for a few years. We did the Vancouver Pro Show 2019. I came 2nd to Billy in my class. Then the year after, I went to North Americans, came 7th. It was a hard hit for me to take. And then I prepped for Toronto that year of COVID, and they canceled it like 2 days out. I went into hiding and just grinded, worked my ass off. I told myself I'm gonna go back to North Americans the year after, and didn't have a placing in my head, but I just wanted to bring a better package to make myself proud. So grinded for a year, went back to North Americans and cleaned house, won the whole show. So it just shows you that just because you get an upset placing or take a loss doesn't mean you give up. You know what I mean? You don't stay down. You come back harder, better, stronger, and things will happen. So, go. Yeah, buddy. Remember I did Legion last year? made that first call out with Terrence and Logan, I'd be lying if I say I wasn't fangirling inside, standing on stage with those guys. Holy fuck. But there's that quote, idols become rivals. I definitely have to buckle down and not show that fangirl, but such an unreal experience. Both those guys are amazing athletes, super nice. Probably one of the craziest experiences I've had in this sport to date. All right, some side laterals on the machine here. Get this going. Boom. How is this year's prep compared to last year's prep or previous preps? I think going into the Vancouver Pro Show, I did the show as my rookie pro year a few years back, and placing was really terrible in my opinion, and I wanted to come back, same thing with North Americans, and just prove myself and be proud of myself, no expectations, but I knew deep down within myself I was going in to win that show, no matter who shows up. So that was just my mentality. I've always gave 100% of my prep, followed my meals, followed my training, followed my cardio, did what my coaches told me to do, blind trusted him. So the only difference was just that mentality, just going in, not caring who shows up, just knowing I'm here to bring my best and I'm here to win. And we did that. And I thrive a lot on being an underdog. So doing that show years ago with the placing I had, I think it was like 7th or 9th, going in there, knowing I wanted to be better and being an underdog, really worked in my favor. So, and we came out with the win, Olympia qualification. So there you go. Yes, sir. Sipping the Gear Pineapple Mango EAs for Mutant. Use my code KWB. Right here. There we go. So, I got to give a big shout out to my coach, Brandon Pennington. A coach is one of the biggest key roles you need in this sport. Someone that you can trust blindly, someone that knows your body, knows you as a person. And I've been with Brandon since I started, 10 plus years, and I wouldn't compete if I didn't have him in my corner. He's a good guy. He knows me very well. He knows how to peak me. There's nothing bad to say about him. And all my success is because of that man. So big shout out to Brandon Pennington. Couldn't do without you, bro. So make sure you got a good coach that knows you and knows your body and that you trust blindly. Oh yeah. let's say bodybuilding is a very selfish sport. It's not selfish at all. You need an army to support you and to bring you in your best. And you know, out of the gym, off camera, off IG, a big role in that is my fiance. She's the one that deals with me, deals with my moodiness, deals with my fucking down days. So make sure you guys got a good partner in your relationship if you're gonna be bodybuilding, because they pick up the slack, they deal with you when you're at your lowest points, and they're one of your biggest supporters. So make sure you guys got a good partner, because it goes a long way. Oh, fuck. Woo. Pump's going stupid. I think lastly, your family. You gotta make sure your family is a good support system. I'm fortunate enough that my family has supported me since day one, especially my mom, coming to all my shows. You know, it means a lot, and plus you're making them proud. You know, at the end of the day, people ask me, what's your why? And my why is my support system. You know, my family, you know, my fiance, my coach, all my fans, you guys that support me, you know. I think no matter how famous or how successful I get in this game, the biggest thing is always stay humble and make time for the ones that support you since day one, because all that could be took away very, very quickly like that. So I appreciate all you guys, and I appreciate my support system. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this thing. So the feedback from the Vancouver Pro Show from the judges, Ron Hashi, was very minimal. He told me I need to work on bringing that waist in a little bit more to help that taper, that X-frame. And that was basically it, man. He was very, very impressed with the conditioning, stage presence, all that. So just working on that waist taper, that vacuum, making sure it's, you know, the crisp bump stud level, no waist, to accentuate that X-frame going into this Olympia. Obviously, Brandon and myself have a little more things we want to work on going to Olympia. Waist control being one. A little bit more fuller, a little more drier, and just bringing in that gnarly KWB conditioning, as you guys seen at the Vancouver and the Chicago Pro. And then obviously just keeping that underdog mentality, you know, training and dieting and prepping like I haven't even won my qualification yet, you know? So just keeping that mindset going in there. No expectations, but the expectation to do some damage. So that's what we're doing a little bit different for Olympia, and overall, I'm excited. I'm happy to make you guys proud again, shock the world, and yeah, man, let's go. Oh, stupid pump. Woo. All right, guys, that's it for the workout today. Just finished up part one. Be on the lookout for part two. IFBB Pro, Kellen Wilson, signing out. Let's go.
You guys are awesome. Best tanning ever. Thank you so much. Let's go. go. Let's go.